So, 26th November, again, I'm back, and I wanted to read some of the nice emails that I got from Dave today. Now, mind you, I was at his house like last Tuesday, spent the night, and then he egged the car on, what was it, Sunday, and now it's Tuesday, so he's talked to me pretty much the entire relationship. 3 years, over 3 years, like this, and that's just getting nastier and nastier. But he always breaks up with me and says terrible, horrible things, does terrible, horrible things, and then we get back together. I don't know if we're gonna this time, but he says, oh, it's been like 8 months, but no, because you begged for me to come back. A few times you, like, sent me 50 emails while I was in Florida and wanted me back when I got back, and then just shortly after that, you were saying, I need you, you got the love to heal me, and, you know, please come over, and it was like 2:30 in the morning he started messaging me. That's, like, unheard of for him. Like, he goes to bed at, like, 8:30, 9:30 every night, regimented, like, that's just the way it is. So, even when we were in 1,000 Islands camping, it was 9:30 in the tent. Yeah. So, this one was, let's see, 7:50 in the morning. And we started this last night, and he's still, like, has never answered any questions I've ever asked him in 3 years. Like, even, like, I said to him, I'm like, even, like, even things like, what do you want for dinner? What sides would you like me to make? It's a nice day, isn't it? What are we going to do later? What did you do after work? Or where'd you go tonight? Like, anything and everything, like, the simplest things, like, meaningless, stupid things, that it's like, why couldn't you just answer me? I'd be like, hello, wall, you know, like, and that's when we were doing good, like, that's not even, like, when we were doing bad, and, yeah, I mean, like, just cruelty. So, oh, actually, what was this, last night at 10, I sent one, and then this morning, he sent this, and he said, no more name calling, no more harassment, and constant phone calls. No more abuse. I refuse to put up with any more of Jennifer Delaney's garbage. We broke up 8 months ago. A hell of dealing with you after a breakup is just like us. I don't know. What I do is none of your business. What you do is none of my business. I will not contact or call you. I will not answer any more questions. Not that he's answered a single fucking one. I will not get anywhere near you. I will use the court system and an attorney to make the phone calls, text, and harassment stop. What you have to say about me or to me is of no interest to me any longer. He says this every time we've broken up in the last 3 years. He actually said he was going to put his house up for sale before, like, last year, and shut off the water and the heat and everything, shut off all electricity and all water, and he was going to go rent someplace for a month and do a quick sale of his house so that when the house was sold, I would have no choice but to leave. Fucking stupid. I do find it quite amusing that you call me the world's biggest piece of shit liar. Serious issues, no doubt. Hopefully someday you will get a handle on the mental health, drug, and alcohol things that seem to be causing problems. But none of it has anything to do with me any longer. I hope things work out for the better for you, but leave me out of it. All of it. He always says that. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. I have nothing to do with how you behave or proceed moving forward. You are absolutely right. I'm a grown-ass old man, and I have nothing to do with anything in regards to you. Also an adult, also responsible for your actions. Goodbye. So, yeah. And then this one was at 8:17 in the morning. He said, fuck your lying, abusive shit. A court order will end it once and for all. Worst experience of my entire life. Goodbye. Don't want to get back together with a person you describe the way you do anyways. You would signal some serious mental health issues. No fucking way. I don't even like the thought of it. Makes me sick to my stomach. Don't you ever talk to me about normal or honesty. Go fuck yourself or anyone else. I will never get anywhere near you again as long as I live. Promise. It's unbelievable. Then he wrote back at 10:30 in the morning. Because what did I do? Oh yeah, I sent him that song, Baby, from Bishop, whatever her name is, I can't remember. And I copied the one verse that says, sometimes I run my fingers through his hair, think of the crazy shit that's under there. Angel and devil, and that jet black stare. Yeah, I like him like that. My baby's got a fucked up head. Doesn't matter because he's so damn good in bed. Yeah, he's still my baby. Yeah, he's fucking crazy, but he's still my baby. Song just makes me think of him. So I wrote, I love you regardless of anything. We can be crazy together. I miss you, crazy man. And I sent a little smoochy face. Well, he's fucking crazy, man. I don't know. So, yeah. So he wrote back, makes me want to throw up. Insane, delusional, sick perversion of love. I'll stick with someone else. Anyone else, actually. I do not love you. I do not miss you. I truly wish to never hear another sick word from you. Always below the belt. Always the cruelest, most heartless, and completely intentional to hurt me in the worst possible way. I hate even reading it because it's like, every time I see him, like, I see the love in his fucking face and his eyes. It's like a, but he wants to hate it away. I don't know why exactly he wants to do this. He treats me like I, fucked his best friend, or fucked his father, or, fucked his whole family in a fucking huge orgy or something. Killed his dog and fucking punched his mother and fucking, he treats me like I did some fucking horrible shit to him. And I didn't. I didn't do anything to him. If anything, he's done said terrible things to me. He's treated me like straight up dog shit. And then he talks about me yelling, and I'm like, I don't actually yell, Dave. Don't you understand that you never let me speak? So I have to get louder to get my words out. But all I'm really doing and saying is, please, Dave, why are you doing this? Stop. I love you. You love me. Stop. Why are you doing this to me? Why? And I get, yeah, sure, because I have to. Because he doesn't listen to me. He won't answer questions, and he won't let me talk. He will not listen. And then it turns into, you say one more word, and I'm leaving. One more word. It would be in your best interest not to say one more word. And I'll be like, Dave, you can only get half a Dave out. And he fucking gets in his truck and he would leave. And then when he would come home, he would lock me out of his bedroom. But there's no way in hell that I could leave the house after that and go home to my own home and have it just blow over. If I left, that would be the end of us. I would be kicked out. We would be done. So anyways, then the next one, what did I write? Oh, no, he wrote back to the same thing again. And he wrote, us together, now that's crazy and delusional. I have nicer people around me now. Past will be nothing but a bad memory. Hope your future turns out great with someone capable of dealing with ... Yeah. ... Best wishes. It was at 10:45 in the morning. And at 10:48, he wrote back again without me writing back to him. Oh no, I did write back. That's right. Oh, and I said, you lie so easily and with such callous, contemptuous, heartless, soulless, monstrous things that you say to me. I know you love me, that's why you're trying to hate it away. You don't have to say things like that to me that are intentionally barbaric. I don't understand why. I'm not Kelly, one of his exes. I'm not Gail, one of his exes. And I know you do love me no matter what. And when we're together and we're near, I see it in your eyes. I also see pain, like I broke your heart or something. But I didn't break your heart. So I don't understand any of this. How can you, any of this... You can temporarily hate it away, but it's only a mask. Masks always fall off eventually. Don't you remember the times that they have? And I've seen your heart. I see it inside of you. I saw what I saw in your eyes, and your broken heart, and you're a broken man. I'll try to love you in any way possible. I always would try. While you try to hate me away. And that's where your sickness shines bright. Why are you like this? We could be so happy. You love me. I love you. More than my own life. You should have taken this all out on them and let it go. Now I'm suffering for what they did to you. That's not fair because I wanted you for the rest of my life. I love you in ways I never even thought I could love. And you should really think this over. You should really change the way you're treating me. I don't want to unlove you. I don't want to not love you anymore. I can't imagine. And it scares me. It hurts me just to think I'm not going to love you one day. Please don't do that. Please, I beg. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to us. I love you so much and I miss you so much. You're hurting somewhere inside for some reason. I need to know. I want to know because I love you. And, yeah. And that was the end of them, I guess. Oh, no, he wrote another one. I absolutely do not want anything to do with your kind of love. No, I do not love you, nor do I hate you. I do curse the day I met you and wish it never happened, but live and learn, onward and forward, no looking back. I know it's not true, but if he continues like this, yeah, he will hate all the love away. And I can't understand why he would want to do that. I didn't do anything to him. There was nothing personal. I've never gone out of my way to hurt him like he does to me. I don't even know why I love him, because he treats me like such shit and talks to me like I'm the bottom of the fucking barrel. I am the most disgusting fucking thing in the world. Like his yuck. And it makes me sick to my stomach, like he said, you know, like... What about a couple months ago where you were telling me about when things are good between us? He said that he's never felt such a connection go through two souls ever before in his life. He's never felt that before either. And I am unlike anyone else that he's been with. If we don't make it, he said, it'll definitely hurt him for the rest of his life. So why the fuck do you do this shit? You don't listen. You don't answer questions. You don't put anybody else into consideration. The most selfish person I've ever known in my life. But man, I loved that love that you had. I loved being with you, and when things were good, oh my God. Fucking amazing. I've never been in love in my entire life. It's taken me till 40-something to actually finally feel love, and now I feel like a fucking idiot. And I hate myself for falling in love. I guess in some ways I wish I never met him either. But I don't want to feel that way. If two people love each other, they should do whatever they can to make it work, you know? Like, I've mentioned it before, the Too Old picture, and it says the interviewer asks them how they managed to make it all these years. They were in their late 90s, and it's like, how did you manage to stay married all these years? And they said, because in our day, if something was broke, you fixed it, you didn't throw it away. I love that, because it's like, love is worth fighting for, I believe. I spent 18 years with someone that I didn't love. Not like that. I loved him like a brother, I guess. You know, he treated me like shit, too. It's another thing that I mentioned to Dave today is like, you know, I told you all about Bill beating me, treating me like shit, cheating, not coming home. Like the whole nine, like his fucking terrible shit that he did to me. And then, you know, Mike, who, I swear to God, I swear, not exaggeration, if I hadn't gotten the call into the cops when I did, I don't think I'd be here right now talking. He beat my head in. I had like 15, 16 knots from the front of my face to the back of my head. The worst fucking concussion I've had so far. Like, I couldn't fucking walk or, like, do anything, like, stand up even for, like, I was still fucked up after 12 days. As I wish he'd just killed me. Maybe I shouldn't have made that call. Maybe I just should have waited and seen what fate had for me. Just not intervene, just let it happen. I do know that Dave's hurting me so bad. Then I lose Mikey. And Dave still can't even hold back. I'm in mourning, like I'm lost. Enough that I'm going through what I'm going through with Dave, and then to lose Mikey. And then now, with all that, dealing with Dave again when I thought maybe he would hold back a little bit, maybe for a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with him. I know he's a narcissist so bad. Oh, so bad. He's one of the worst. But something happened to him in his life that's like, I don't know. Like the silent treatment of this and that. Like all these things that he's done. I see like that something like that's happened in his life with his parents before he did that unto me.